Hi, welcome to Crafty Little Things. I'm Andrew, thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple puff stitch flower. You might have seen that I've been making some flowers for Devon Louise for her wedding, to cover her postal box in for her wedding. I've made quite a few of these that I'm going to send with the big roses that I've also been making for her. But also I'm taking part in the Ben's Beanies Challenge project, which is on Facebook. If you want to get involved, if you can crochet or knit and want to get involved, please do. It's called Ben's Beanies. I'll put a link below. It's to make 100 hats in a specific period between when my nephew was born and when he died, which is the 8th of September to the 8th of December. And it's to make hats for the homeless, for women's refugees, for gifts for children for Christmas, for preemie babies. Wherever you want to donate your hats to in your local area, you can do so. It's just to join in and see how many hats we can get making as a sort of a global community. But these will be great to stick onto hats as a bit of decoration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make this one with a craft cotton, rather than the DK that I've made this one with, and see how that works. So I'm going to start off with a slip knot. Oops, I am going to do this quite slowly, like a beginner's tutorial. So lay it over our fingers, wrap our yarn over, however you choose to do your slip knot. I put my hook under my yarn, pull it through and pull it off my fingers. That's how I choose to do mine. And now they are quite fiddly, these, so it might look a little bit messy at first. So yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook 4 times, 4 chains, 2, 3, 4, and then hook into the first chain on your row and pull through some yarn and pull that through the loop on your hook to give you a ring to sew into. Okay, so you've got this ring now to sew into. Now what you want to do next is chain 1, and what you're going to do is put 12 single crochets, that's in US terms, doubles in UK terms, into your ring. So you're going to put your hook into that ring in the middle, grab some yarn, pull it through, so you've got 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. Okay, that's 1. Into the ring, pull some yarn through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 2. And then you carry on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then what you'll do is you will join with a slip stitch to this little first chain 1 that you made. Okay, so push your hook in there, grab some yarn, pull it through the loop on your hook, yarn over, pull through the loop on your hook and finish off. Leave yourself a little straggler, pull it through, and there's the beginning of your flower. Now we're going to change colour. I'm going to change to this sort of salmony pink colour. I'm going to pull it through in the same space that I've just come out of, or the same stitch that I've just come out of. And I'm just going to tie it on just for speed and ease. Okay, now I'm going to get hold of these. I'm going to cut that straggler off because that's well sewn in. And then these 2 stragglers, I'm going to reduce them a little bit. I'm going to sew those in as I go around. Now put the hook in, yarn over and pull through, and then chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now for the next thing, what you want to do is yarn over and put your hook into the same stitch. Grab some yarn and pull it through and pull up until you can't pull any further to get these two stitches, these two strands the same length as your chain 3. Okay, and now yarn over again and go into the next stitch. You've got a lot going on here because you're trying to hold your stragglers and hold your stitch together. Pull some yarn through and pull it up to that length. Yarn over, into that stitch again, same stitch, pull your yarn through and pull it up to that length. So now you've gone over 2 stitches and you have 7 strands, 7 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 7 loops. Okay, and now what you want to do is go down to the next stitch, put your hook in, pull through and pull through the loop on your hook for a slip stitch, and that'll just bring it down and get you into the next place, right place for the next stitch. Chain 3, yarn over, into the same stitch, pull through and pull up to the same length. Yarn over into the next stitch, grab some yarn and pull it through and up. Yarn over into the same stitch, grab some yarn and pull it through. Yarn over and pull through all of those loops on your hook, into the next stitch and slip stitch. Okay, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, into the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over into the same stitch again and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all of those and slip stitch into the next stitch. Chain 3, yarn over, into the same stitch, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop and make sure your loops are being pulled right up to the height of that chain 3, yarn over and pull through and slip stitch into the next stitch. Chain 3, I think I've knotted my yarn up a little bit there, oh no I haven't. Yarn over, into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all of them and into the next stitch do a slip stitch. And the last one now, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, into the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all stitches, and then go into your very last stitch, which should be where you began. So go into your that first stitch there, pull up a loop, pull through a loop, put it through the loop on your hook, pull it tight, yarn over, pull through and finish off. It was a little bit more tricky working with the cotton, I'm not going to lie, because it's a little bit more fiddly I think, but they're pretty still. They can be sewn off, these stragglers, cut off, because they've been well sewn in. So you can see you can do the DK or the cotton, it works about the same. Oh sorry, works about the same. Okay, I've already got a lot of these ready, so I'm going to put them all in a little bag, a little box, and I'm going to send them off next week. I don't know when the wedding is, so that's a bit of a pain. I'm just hoping I haven't missed it. I don't know, I'm assuming it wasn't anytime soon. Anyway, yeah, so that's a little project for today, little puff flowers. Okay, and like I say, they can be used for anything. They can even be used on bookmarks, you know, they can be quite pretty to put on a bookmark or something. Yeah, they're lovely. So good luck with making those, and I'll see you again very soon.